Hello everybody, my name is Gabby Turner, and in this video series we're going to be looking at the wisdom of the 12 signs of the zodiac. And today we're specifically going to be looking at this sign of Aries and see what wisdom Aries can share with us. So one of the things that I've noticed about the people in my life who have a strong Aries presence in their astrological chart is that they're very good at inspiring other people to support and assist them in reaching their goals, and they don't even have to ask for that support. So you might be wondering, if they're not asking for people for support, why are people giving them that support? Well, I think that there's one of two things going on here. For one thing, Aries is known to be the child of the zodiac because it is the first of the 12 signs. And so just like we like helping children because of their zest for life, because they're always embracing newness, people also tend to be drawn to helping Aries people for that same reason. But I think even more importantly, the reason that people like to put fuel to the fire of an Aries is because they know that an Aries person will take full advantage of that assistance. Whereas some people might be like, oh, okay, and then be a little bit slow to take action. And Aries, when they see an opportunity, they will seize upon that opportunity immediately. Like a ram, they'll go full force towards that. And so, if you're going to be investing time, energy, or money into another person, you want to feel that you're going to get a good investment on your return. And people love to support an Aries because they know that they're going to get a really good investment on the return. Another little kernel of wisdom from the sign of Aries is that they're not afraid to take risks, even if they might get hurt in the process. So if we want to think of playing piñata, taking turns hitting that piñata and then really going for the candy as soon as that piñata bursts open. If we want to think of that as a metaphor for life, there are some people who might want to hold back a little bit because they're afraid if they jump into the fray that they might get kicked or elbowed. And Aries is not going to be afraid of that. They're in it for the candy. What's a little crack in their tooth in the process? They want the candy. And to extend that metaphor, they're also interested in the candy of life. And so if that means taking a risk, if that means the possibility of failure, that's okay, because they feel like they're more likely to succeed if they take risks and occasionally fail than if they never try at all. Aries people can also teach us the importance of trying new things and really embracing the vitality of life. We're here for a reason. We might as well take advantage of this life that we've been given. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, it's important to take full advantage of every life that we have. So Aries people are not afraid to venture into new territory, and in fact they thrive and they seek out new experiences. So if you feel like life has gotten a little humdrum and boring, make like an Aries and be willing to be spontaneous. Go do something that you've never done before, and that'll probably break that little rut up quite nicely. Aries people can also teach us the importance of being competitive. And although that might not seem very wise on the outset, Aries people know that the best way to motivate themselves towards success is to embrace life in a competitive way, wanting to outdo themselves and do better than they have in the past, and also wanting to outdo others. It keeps them motivated. If you look at the popularity of professional sports, it's easy to see that collectively, as human beings, we actually all highly value the spirit of competition. But an Aries would never be content to just sit on the bleachers of life, because they understand that if you want to get those trophies, if you want to get that first place medal, you've got to be the one competing. Now, that doesn't mean that all Aries people necessarily want to be involved in sports, but in some area of life, an Aries is going to definitely embrace the spirit of competition so that they can be victorious. Finally, if the first few examples didn't sort of give it away already, Aries people are not afraid to be a little selfish. And again, we might think, why is that wise? We kind of, in the same way we want to question the wisdom of children, we sort of want to question the wisdom of Aries. But honestly, we hear that said many times, that you want to put the oxygen mask on yourself first so that you can be there for others. Well, you don't even have to explain that to an Aries person. They're naturally going to put themselves first because they have this sense of self-worth, and they understand that if you're always putting other people first, that is a quick way to become a doormat, and that is something that an Aries would never want to find themselves being. An Aries person also understands that if you're always putting other people first, you're also going to miss out on the aforementioned candy of life and that piñata metaphor that we talked about earlier. And an Aries person does not want to miss out on the good things in life. So they're willing to be a little bit selfish. And if you find yourself becoming a doormat pretty often to other people, you might actually want to take up a bit of that Aries wisdom for yourself. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have other ideas about the wisdom that you think that Aries people give us, make sure to leave a comment below and let us know. If you want to see other videos in this Wisdom of the Signs series, look for the link to the playlist down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.